aka everything but the Switch. What's up guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Game Release News. This is my birth month, so it is by proxy my favorite month. So let's just get into it. Welcome to the November 2018 episode of Game Release News. This month we do have a bunch of really cool stuff, a bunch of really hyped up stuff, but most of the good stuff is coming out at the end of the month. I'm personally excited for 3 or 4 different games, which we'll mention in a second. And there's also a bunch of really cool Switch ports that are coming this month as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Game number 1 is Quiet Man. This game looks absolutely crazy. Square Enix is coming out with this insane looking immersive cinematic action game that I, quote, can complete in one sitting. I'm not really quite sure why that last part is a good thing, but I'm excited for the pulse-pounding action and crazy realism. Release date is the 1st on PC and PS4. Football Manager 2019. A new Football Manager is coming out this month, and yeah, it's soccer, not American football. This upcoming year's installment boasts complete control over your squad building. If you're a sports game kind of person, check it out on the 2nd. Release date is the 2nd on PC, the Switch, iOS, and Android. World of Final Fantasy Maxima. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit annoyed about this one. I bought this game already this year, and now we're looking at a deluxe edition with new characters from past lore. Final Fantasy World is a cute and childish Final Fantasy game that has you taming creatures and traveling to different recognizable worlds from other games in the franchise. Release date is the 6th on PC, PS4, the Switch, and Xbox One. Swords and Soldiers 2 Schwarmageddon. This is an adorable side-scrolling real-time strategy game sequel to the first Swords and Soldiers game. It has a campaign mode and a multiplayer PvP mode. Gather resources, amass an army, and attack people in side-scroller mode with swords and magical spells. I love RTS games and I love side-scrollers, so maybe this is one I should look into. Release date is the 6th on PC and PS4. The Switch version will be out in December. Overkill's The Walking Dead. This is definitely the game I'm going to be playing on stream for my birthday. It's a 4-player co-op shooter based on the Walking Dead comic book, with each playable character having a different playstyle and skill tree. Looks pretty amazing and I honestly can't wait. Should be fun. Release date is the 6th on PC. PS4 and Xbox One versions will be coming early next year. Seeoke. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is a cute and dark point-and-click adventure with retro influence that is coming to PC this month with attractive hand-drawn graphics and a cute blonde protagonist. I usually get really pissed off at point-and-click games, but I have the urge to give this one a shot. Release date is the 7th on PC. Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Holy shit guys, a new Leisure Suit Larry game. And they're even addressing how much the times have changed in terms of sensitivity to nonsense like hot chicks and objectifying them. I guess it's fitting that this game is on PC, considering how politically correct everyone is today. I can't wait to see how this will turn out, and I'm already sure it will be banned on Twitch. Release date is the 7th on PC. The Walking Vegetables Radical Edition. Play this retro feel twin-stick shooter alone or with a friend and mow down zombie vegetables. It's cute, it's pixelated, it's top-down, and it features tons of unlockable skills and achievement challenges to keep you hooked playthrough to playthrough. If you didn't play the standard version of this game, check it out this month on the Switch. Release date is the 8th on the Switch, and the PS4 and Xbox One versions will be coming soon. Egress. You guys have to check this game out. It's dark as fuck, claims to have Souls-like combat difficulty, and it's a battle royale game. Honestly, it could be absolute trash, but it looks creepy and they had me at Souls. If I absolutely have to adopt the battle royale madness, I want a suitable alternative to Fortnite. Release date is the 8th on PC. PS4 and Xbox One will be coming earlier next year. Tetris Effect. This brand new 4K or PSVR version of Tetris promises you 30 levels that will take you on an emotional journey and have you experiencing a depth to Tetris you've never felt before. Okay, I'm intrigued with the idea of full immersion into a classic puzzle game like this. Release date is the 9th on PS4. Undead Horde. Undead Horde is an action RPG with a focus on the control of your very own horde of undead cuties. Kinda like playing an adorable version of the Diablo Necromancer in an RPG. Maybe not, but that's how I feel when I'm looking at it. If you like the way it looks, it's coming to you this month. Release date is the 12th on PC, and everything else will be coming to you in January of next year. SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. Holy shit, I think this Anniversary Collection is probably gonna get widely overlooked, but I'm so considering, once again, pulling my Switch out of storage for this one. I can't believe it's been 40 years of video games in general, let alone SNK. This greatest hits pack is gonna be fucking sick, I can feel it. Release date is the 13th on the Switch. Hitman 2. This version of one of my favorite Hitman games comes with 6 new exotic locations and a new take on one of the biggest games in the franchise. I honestly haven't played a Hitman game in quite a while, so maybe playing something like this on stream for you guys is what will get me back into the franchise. Release date is the 13th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. This is by far my biggest release of the month. The original Spyro games were a big part of my childhood, and the Reignited versions look absolutely amazing. Oddly enough, it kinda looks exactly like I remember it, which means I need to pull up my emulator on my PC and look at how bad the graphics used to be on the PS1. Did you guys play Spyro as a kid? Post in the comments. I also really hope they release a PC version. Release date is the 13th on PS4 and Xbox One. Fallout 76. Another biggie this month is the new Fallout prequel set 25 years after the nuclear apocalypse in a time where all survivors were still real people. Of course, you can play alone or in co-op mode on your choice of platform starting on the 14th. Release date is the 14th on PC, PS4, or Xbox One. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. In this installment of Warhammer 40k, you'll control the most technologically advanced army in the Imperium. Manage your resources, check out long forgotten tech, and every move of your tech priest army is in your hands. Check it out this month if you're a 40k fan. Release date is the 15th on PC. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee / Let's Go Pikachu. Admittedly, since this is a Switch exclusive, I haven't looked too much into this game personally, but the game actually looks promising. It's similar to the old school Pokemon games, but with a more compatible to the Switch vibe. On top of that, it's directly connected to the mobile Pokemon Go app, which probably is gonna pull me back into Pokewalking again. So fucking tempting. Are you guys going with Eevee or Pikachu? I'm definitely an Eevee girl all the way. Release date is the 16th on the Switch. Battlefield 5. At the end of this month, we have a new Battlefield coming out for all of you first-person shooter fanatics. I think the feminist drama around the game might pull a few more players in, and the die-hard BF fans will be there, but will this actually surpass this year's Call of Duty? Probably not. We shall see. This one is going back to the simpler roots of Battlefield with its own portrayal of World War II and claims to be the most immersive and intense Battlefield yet. Release date is the 20th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Omen of Sorrow. Another intriguing release this month is Omen of Sorrow. This is a horror fighting game which has been in the works since 2015 with talent from the development teams of things like Street Fighter and Hearthstone. It claims to have a robust single-player experience, which is often overlooked in fighting games. Release date is the 20th on the PS4. Everything else is to be determined at a later date. Farming Simulator 19. It kind of feels like I'm milking a dead cow with this one. Get it? Because farming? And because it's like the 100th farming simulator that comes out yearly. Anyway, this month we have a new farming simulator for next year, and it's coming out with all new and improved engine graphics and a new and improved version of the South American farming environment all of the farming simulator fans know and love. Release date is the 20th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Darksiders 3. I've been waiting for this game forever, and I'm so glad they are continuing the franchise. I don't even care that the graphics don't look that great in the trailer, or that they randomly decided a while back to make Fury a chick. I just love Darksiders, the 4-horse, people, I guess it is now. And I expect to dispose of the 7 deadly sins with epic combat gameplay. Release date is the 27th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Asterix and Obelix XXL 2. This is a remaster of the original PS2 game featuring the 2 comedic Vikings, and the new graphics are supposed to pay homage to the comic books. The gameplay is completely overhauled as well to make fighting the Romans even more fun. Release date is the 29th on PC, PS4, the Switch, and Xbox One. Fimble. This game looks pretty good. It's a single-player comic book-esque action-adventure game set in the final winter pre-Ragnarok. Take the old protagonist to Jotunheim in his final quest to fulfill the destiny that might save all of Midgard. This reminds me a lot of the indie game Jotun, and I fucking loved that game. Release date is the 29th on PC and PS4. The Switch and Xbox One versions are to be announced, but they're coming, just like Ragnarok. Edge of Eternity. Edge of Eternity is an indie game with references and mechanics similar to those of classic JRPGs. With a fantasy and sci-fi world and turn-based combat and a familiar character leveling system, this looks like it might be an okay game. I don't think I've ever played through an indie JRPG before either. Release date is the 29th on Steam Early Access for PC. Ride 3. This professional dirt bike racing game powered by Unreal Engine 4 will allow players to drag race, travel country road circuits, and even use an editor to completely customize their gameplay experience. Looks like a decent installment, but every time I see a game like this, it just makes me want to play the old Road Rash games. Release date is the 30th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Alright guys, we're at the point here where we're going to talk about ports and DLC that are coming this month. If you want to see the full list of every single game that's coming this month, including checking out the fact that there's there's never anything coming out directly on my birthday, November 10th. Such a shame. You can check my sources down in the description. If you're signing off here, thanks for watching. If not, let's get into the DLC. Machinarium. This is an award-winning game first released in 2009 about a robot who was thrown into the scrap heap who has to rise above his circumstances and save his robot girlfriend. Very cute, and now it's on the Switch. Release date is the 1st. Transistor. This is a fast-paced sci-fi adventure game with strategy gameplay elements. It was originally released in 2014 and will be out on the Switch today. What really grabbed me about this one is the graphic style. It's gorgeous and even a little edgy. Release date is the 1st on the Switch. Diablo III Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition and Diablo III Eternal Collection. Switch owners have 2 choices in Diablo Definitive Editions this week. If you played D3 but you haven't gotten Reaper of Souls yet, go with Ultimate Evil. But if you've never played Diablo 3 at all and you'd like to try it on the Switch, the Eternal Edition gives you everything and more. I love Diablo, so I do recommend playing it if you haven't. Release date is the 2nd on the Switch. LEGO Harry Potter Collection. The collection that came out 2 years ago on the PS4 is now coming to other platforms. If you're a fan of LEGO and/or Harry Potter, you can get the whole series, including years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7 remastered, this month. Release date is the 2nd on Xbox One and the Switch. Moonlighter. This is a roguelite game released earlier this year about a shopkeeper who dreams of being a hero. Follow him through many dungeons and failures on the Switch this month. You might remember this game from the May edition of Game Release News this year. Release date is the 5th on the Switch. Brawlhalla. This free-to-play 2D fighter is coming to Xbox One and the Switch this month. If you haven't played this one and you like fighting games, check it out. It's cute and it's free, so why not? Release date is the 6th on the Switch and Xbox One. Ark Extinction. Ark is getting its last and biggest expansion this month. Finish what you started and take on gigantic roaming titans. Can you complete the Ark Circle and ensure Earth's future? Find out on the 6th. Available platforms are PC, PS4, Xbox One, Mac, Linux, iOS, and Android. AKA everything but the Switch. Slayaway Camp Butcher's Cut. This is the Butcher's Cut version of Slayaway Camp, a game that came out about a year ago. Great choice of words for the director's cut, by the way. Play as a little slasher cube and traverse isometric puzzles, murdering everything in your path in creative ways on the Vita this month. Release date is the 6th. The Forest. This is a pretty popular horror survival game with realistic graphics and exploration elements set in a creepy forest. As the title might have led on. Survive the Forest on PS4 this month. After Halloween though. Why? Release date is the 6th. Valiant Hearts: The Great War. The story of this game looks fucking heartbreaking and the graphics are my favorite of any game on this list this month. How have I not heard about this game before? It's a 2014 game released on all the things, and now it's coming to the Switch this month. Play through the story that draws strangers together in a broken world. It even has a cute doggy. Release date is the 8th on the Switch. Sid Meier's Civilization VI. Civ 6 is getting its port to the Switch this month finally, after being out on PC since 2016. You know the drill, guys. Be the diplomat, the warbringer, or whatever you choose in your own society. Release date is the 16th on the Switch. Warframe. Starting this month, you can now assume the role of Tenno, a master of the Warframe armor on the Switch. This popular free-to-play action game has been out since 2013. I still need to try this game. One of my viewers is like begging me to. Have you guys played Warframe? Do you think I'll like it? Release date is the 20th on the Switch. Ark Survival Evolved. If you haven't tamed dinosaurs in this game yet and survival is for you, check it out. Release date is the 30th on the Switch. And the very last game this month, one of my favorite indie games of all time, This War of Mine. Our last game this month doesn't have an exact release date for its Switch port according to my releases.com source, but I wanted to add it because it's one of my favorite indie games of all time. Everything from the atmosphere to the soundtrack to the graphic style and the gameplay of this game just truly makes me feel the desperation of living in a war-torn country. And it's based on real-life events. You really feel when you lose a character, and it's such a fucking challenging game. I highly recommend checking out this game if you haven't yet. It's also on PC, iOS, and Android, but don't play on mobile. Ew. Release date is an unannounced time in November, and the platform is the Switch. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this month's episode of Game Release News. Thank you so much for watching. Please post in the comments which is your favorite. Are you looking forward to some DLC, or are you looking forward to one of the big releases? Maybe like myself, you're just looking for a game to play with friends, or maybe you've been anticipating Darksiders forever. Or, you know, maybe you're in the Fallout camp like most of you probably are. Either way, I love you and I want to hear about it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video and subscribe and share if you enjoyed. And let me know what you think of my wonderful Goku sports bra. I hope you guys have a wonderful next couple of weeks. I'm gonna be chilling and relaxing for my birthday and doing fun stuff and streaming and not worrying too much about videos. So if the videos are lacking a little bit on this channel or the other channel, I tried to pre-record as much as I could, but that means the content might be lacking a little bit. Hopefully you enjoy the switching up of content types. And I hope you treat yourself to whatever game you want this month for my birthday in my honor. Let me know what you picked. Bye guys. I am out.